Welcome to the English online class. How are you all? Fine. Okay. Any guess about today's session? Today we are going to deal with the grammar portion and its sentences. What do you mean by sentences? In simple, we can say letters forming words and words forming sentences. Once more, letters forming words and words forming sentences. Okay? Now we can go in detail. A group of words which make complete sense or meaning is called sentence. A group of words which make complete sense or meaning is called sentence. It has a full stop or a question mark or an exclamation mark. A complete sentence has two parts, a subject and a predicate. The subject in a sentence names whom or what the sentence is about. A complete subject has noun, pronoun or a noun phrase. For example, Nikki plays football. Here, Nikki is the subject. Okay. The predicate is that part of a sentence that tells what is said of the subject. The complete predicate includes the verb phrase, plus all the words after the verb. For example, Nikki plays football. Here Nikki is the subject, plays football is the predicate. Okay.
Hi there! In this video, we're going to learn about subject and predicate, two important parts of a complete sentence. A complete sentence has two parts, subject and predicate. A subject is the naming part and the predicate is the telling part. Let's learn a little more about how a subject and predicate make a complete sentence. The first part is the subject. This is the naming part. The subject tells who or what the sentence is about. Luke played soccer. Who is this sentence about? In this sentence, Luke is the subject because this sentence is all about Luke. The apple is red. Can you guess what the subject is in this sentence? That's right. The apple is the subject because this sentence is about the apple. Let's try one more. The rain sounded like a lullaby. What's the subject here? Good job! The sentence is about the rain, so the rain is the subject. Now that we've covered the first part of a sentence, the subject, let's move on to the next part, the predicate. The second part of a sentence is the predicate. The predicate tells what the subject is or does. In other words, it tells what someone or something is or does. Let's take a look at this sentence. Mr. Bart lost his hat. Which part shows what Mr. Bart did? What did he do? He lost his hat. Lost his hat is the predicate of this sentence. Can you guess what the predicate is in the next sentence? A bee buzzed around me. Buzzed around me is the predicate because this part of the sentence tells what the bee did. Good job! Let's try one more. The ball rolled down the hill. What's the predicate? Good job! Rolled down the hill is the predicate because it tells what the ball did. Remember, you need both the subject and the predicate to make a complete sentence. If you only have one part, it is not a complete thought.
When we speak, read or write, we make use of complete sentences. While writing a sentence, we start it with a capital letter and end with a full stop, question mark or an exclamatory mark. Okay? Dear ones, a square has 4 sides. There are 4 corner directions, that is north, south, east and west. There are 4 seasons in a year. Likewise, in English, there are 4 types of sentences. First one, declarative or assertive sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences and exclamatory sentences. First one, declarative or assertive sentences. When a sentence says something, it is called an assertive sentence or declarative sentences. Declarative sentences are the most common type of sentences. It ends with a full stop. They are also known as statements, answering or telling sentences. Okay? Declarative sentence, a statement that tells us something. It ends with a full stop. For example, I went to the shop today. My name is Jasmine. More examples. A dog is man's best friend. The sandwich is very tasty. She is a beautiful girl. Second one, interrogative sentences. When a sentence asks a question, it is called an interrogative sentence or questions. An interrogative sentence ends with a question mark. Okay. Interrogative sentence asks a question. It ends with a question mark. For example, where do you live? What time did you go to the shop? More examples. Who are you? Where is my book? How are you? Will you be my friend? Third one, exclamatory sentences. When a sentence expresses a strong feeling, it is called an exclamatory sentence. We put an exclamation mark after them or after the interjection. Okay? Exclamatory sentence. Sentence that shows strong feeling. It ends with an exclamation mark. For example, I feel so sad. Today is the best day ever. More examples. That is a huge fish. What a beautiful day. He is such a nice boy. Fourth one, imperative sentences. It tells someone to do something. It can be a command, advice, request or order. Imperative sentences also ends with a full stop. Okay? Imperative sentences tell someone to do something. It can be a command or request. It ends with a full stop. For example, please complete your homework for tomorrow. Go to school now. More examples. Put the key in the drawer. Wait for me. Please leave your footwear outside. Children, are you ready for a quiz time? Okay, start. What is an exclamatory sentence? Options. A sentence that gives a command and ends with a full stop. A sentence that explains something. A sentence that shows strong feeling and ends with an exclamation mark. Which is the answer? Yeah, right. The C, third one. A sentence that shows strong feeling and ends with an exclamation mark. Second one, what does an interrogative sentence end with? Options, a full stop, an exclamation mark, a question mark. Dear ones, which is the answer? Yeah, C, a question mark. Okay. Then third one. What is an imperative sentence? Option, A sentence that gives a command, a statement that tells us something, a sentence that shows strong feeling. Which is the answer? A sentence that gives a command. Then, next one. What is a declarative sentence? Options. A sentence that gives a command, a sentence that tells us something, a sentence that shows strong feeling. Dear ones, can you tell me the right answer? Yeah, option B. A sentence that tells us something. Dear ones, now we are going to wind up today's session. I hope you all have enjoyed today's time and get something about sentences. Practice as many times sentences and its kinds. Okay, see you on the next class. Stay safe and healthy. Thank you.